morning. Welcome to our Fort St. John location of Homestead Health Foods. My name is Trish, and we've got Christine here, who we will be cooking with Christine today. And today we are going to be looking at some spiralized veggies, cooked and raw, and a raw kale salad, I believe, and a few other things like that. And because our theme today is kind of for people who want to go week-free or try week-free, get some really interesting and tasty recipes. And to me, the star of the show, Christine, is the tofu. Like, I know you call them croutons, but they're not croutons to me. To me, they're the main. Like, they are for amazing. Sure. So join us today and enjoy the show. Thanks, Christine. We'll
Thanks, Trish. And the tofu garlic croutons are probably the way that I eat the most lettuce. I look like a rabbit, just as long as there's tofu garlic croutons, and they're addictive. Just to warn you that I embellished them from when I first learned about them. And first, to begin with, was just frying them in garlic. And when you've got them all cubed up like this, we're going to teach everybody how to cube the tofu the right way. So they come out about the size of what a crouton would be in your Caesar salads, you know. But we go on from being able to have the tofu cut up all the right way to embellishing it. So today we're featuring from Fort St. John the garlic oil that is at Farmhouse Artisan Farmhouse, and the Italian oil. So we're actually going beyond my usual repertoire. Once they're all fried up in the garlic, we're going to do garlic and ginger, and then we're going to combine garlic ginger. So we're doing separate garlic traditional ones, ginger ones, and then a third garlic ginger. And then again, we'll test it out like we did with the ice creams last week and see what the winner is. But once we've got them fried up, we're going to squirt them with the Bragg, or if you've got soy sauce or anything like that. And then we're going to coat them with the nutritional yeast, which is, for me, I'd like to thank Shelly Adams in Nelson, who wrote 5 whitewater cookbooks. We have the Speedo with the most cookbooks attached to it. And Shelly introduced me to nutritional yeast, which it's just like having a coffee that's roasted a certain way. It deepens the flavor. Nutritional yeast will deepen the flavors of any of your salad dressings, but especially I'm now hooked on it for coating at the very last minute while things are still hot in the frying pan, so that it adds just another quality of flavor to our garlic, already favorite tofu croutons. So to begin with, we've got some, if we gather around the frying pans here, I think I've got them. I'll bring the frying pans to you, but if you folks can come around the frying pans. And Trish, can you show me how to get yours up to the top? I think this one is at the top, and we probably just need does that look like it's high? Oh, I think we might have blown the fuse already. So we'll go from this if we trip the switch one more time, we'll just use one of these instead of 2. And so you probably just have to find out.
Yeah, it's on now.
It's on now. Great. Okay. So now, Derek, introduce me.
This is Leland.
Leland, I'm going to get it right. So Leland, what we're going to do is use different kinds of oils here. So why don't we do like the first batch with the garlic? Okay. Pour the garlic in. Zachary, can you arrange that laptop so we can see? Okay, so come on over here, Sherry, so that we can get
over.
closer to our audience here. This is the garlic. Okay, so pour some of that into this front. Okay. And I'll supervise how much. You can be quite generous. So folks, you really want to be generous on the garlic oil. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You want it to cover the whole pan. So you want this garlic all over. Basically, we're going to deep fry them in garlic. I'm just going to get this closer. There you go. Yep, you're going. Good. Yep, I think that's good. I put the lid on it now because I always tip it over. Yeah, that's great right there. And then, where did we put those cubed up? There they are. Great. Okay. Sherry, do you want to put the, do you want to stay off camera? Is that what you're doing? Okay. So then I'll get here. You can put those in, and we're going to be able to fry them up. Yeah. You really want them going crispy. And can I get you guys to start on the next stack? To be able to get them over here, that side. And I want to show you folks how to do, I've got one ready to go here. So we'll make this a ginger one. And when you do this, if you can get an eye on this, when we're going to cube it, go ahead, Jerry, we're going to cut it like this. So when you're cubing this, look over here, so yeah, divide it up, yeah, and keep them there. And just keep slicing it through. And then you go the other way, and then we cut them in half. So you keep them all together, and then you just turn them work. And then I tip the whole thing, put it in the plate, and then turn it over, and then go for it. So you don't need a super container. Get the idea. Let's do one end of the frying pan for the garlic and the other end in this. So I have some. Here's one for you. Right for your dad. One for me. Very Zachary. There we go. We're going to put that right off the board into here. You want to coat them. Sherry, they can go right in right away. Yeah. Yeah, we can't blow up the place. So what do you want to do, Leland? Keep them on this side. Okay. So we got the father and son thing going. Okay. And then I would, if you can open up one more there. The scissors are here. And open that one. I have to open it over here. Put a little water in it there. Good work, boy. Okay, so now we're going to keep these on this side. And you want to? Can you get a close up on this, or just an aerial shot would be good? Okay. So Leland, what you want to do is sprinkle garlic on your side. Okay. So you can come and take your spoons. You don't have to use your fingers like I do. Take this and then put some of that in. Yep. Half of it. Half of it.
Yeah. Doing that first.
You got to be decisive. Push down hard. Hold on. There you go. And then we want the ginger over here. Okay, let's not mix the flavors. I'm going to use my gloved hand and sprinkle the ginger there, okay? And then we're going to keep one for a combo. Oh, good work. That was fast. Great. Okay, you're still on the job, Leland. Come on over. Okay, Zach, you're on that side. You're on that side. Okay, what you want to see here close up is this has to be going higher to get higher notes. So the idea being that we need to crisp them. So I'm used to having a frying pan on the stove full tilt. But if you can see this browning that's happening on that side there, you want it all like that. So just turn them individually. So instead of pushing them, turn them with the edge of your spoon. I'll let you keep on there. So hopefully we'll get you want them just about burnt crispy. You want that same texture as when you're crunching down on a wheat piece of bread. So you have to let them sit enough to get it going. So you know what? We'll let those guys do their trick. Keeping the ginger here, the garlic there. You know what? Let's throw a bit more garlic on this one. And then let's actually get a little bit more generous here with these guys. The garlic doesn't seem to have as many winners over there. And we'll do a last batch with the Italian oil, which will be a big change for me. Okay, so those guys, just keep them flat so the surface can definitely get brown. Okay, while that is cooking, and can you remind me to try a flavor, like try a curry one too? That would be great.
Oh, that would be good.
So what we've got going here are garlic on one side, ginger on the other. And it should, and I think, Sherry, it should work for a while without, because I powered it up, so hopefully it'll keep going. Janie, can you say that? Is it Danae? Danae, thank you.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, great. Yeah, we've got two cameras going, so we wanted to make sure we brought you into the action there. Okay, so while that is cooking, literally, let's go spiralizing. Because I don't think anything bad can happen with this kind of control unit there. Okay, just put it down. There you go. Okay, so in the spiralizing part, you guys, we've got this one, and we're just going to do a sampling. Do you like pickles? Okay, do you like pickles? Sherry, do you like pickles? Pickles? Maybe, maybe not. Okay. So what we've got here is the beets marinated in apple cider vinegar. So the apple cider vinegar will give a flavor that is like pickles. So yeah, you just want to try. I think over behind you there's some little containers. You want to see them? Oh, there they are.
Which containers? Like there's
bottom. Okay, so try this to see if oh my God. Someone who knows they definitely like pickles, that's good. But you want to be able to have these things marinating forever. Yeah, I'm going to go straight to a fork. I'll let you attempt to do that yourself. Okay, so who definitely knows they like pickles? Anybody in the pickle department? Sherry, do you like pickles?
not really.
Okay, so great. That's for you. Try the little one for you. And let's see what we've got. I'm just going to bring you up closer there. I'm just going to throw that to the wind. No one gets hurt. Oh, that's doing good.
Yeah.
Still pumping away?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can, okay, how was it?
Very strong.
How old are you, Leon? Okay, a 7-year-old, you're in Fort St. John, just pronounce these marinated beets, G-O-O-D. Good. You actually like them. Because the beets themselves are sweet, that's a really good kid hookup. But the fact that we've got this, can I see just what it would be like if I give you a little bit more? Okay, what do you do when it just keeps going like that? So when you're making noodles, you really want to be able to have scissors. So when I'm making noodles, yeah, open them up and cut it. You got it. There we go. Try those ones. They're a little bit bigger than the ones you just had. And see if they wear out their welcome at all. But I think we have a winner. I think it's safe to say that we've got somebody that does like, yep. When kids are a no, it's definitely not going to be a let's try it out kind of thing. For sure. Okay, so what we want to do is get Zach even just tempting to try. Okay, so It's still going. That's fantastic. Okay, that we're just going to give you a little bit. You never know. You've got great taste and you might like it. Sherry, I'm not doing this right. Can you help me? Thank you. And I'm gonna.
Things are hard to get.
I'm gonna flip croutons here. So if you guys look at what we're doing here, you just want to turn these. I think if I can angle that, I just need to show it closer. Yeah, and I'll bring this closer. Yeah, just bring it on down. Yeah. So, Danae, if you can see that we're turning them, and that's what's significant to film. So all you want is really 1 or 2 firm sides. Like you don't need to get all 4, but you see how it'll layer in that yummy oil. So I actually individualize this, and I'll be flipping these for the whole time that they're frying. And usually I don't have such a controlled environment. I have a cast iron one that's just going full blast. And so this is good to get into the middle. And I'll let you help me flip so we get here. That's a good idea. I'll do the garlic, you can do the ginger. Because what you want here is texture. So Leland, come on over. You're still eating the whole time. I'm so excited. Leland, you got to come every time I teach this one. Okay, so see how we're turning them? That's what's going to make them crispy. And we want to kind of duplicate that texture feeling you get when you crunch into the crouton.
I see the light side and turn it over.
Okay, so see if you can get that. There's some left there for you to try. And all you want to do is split them individually like that, okay? Till you get the side that's coming up. And Zachary, if you can get that corner over here, there's a fork there and it works really well too. There's a corner one here. Come around. And you can get in the way here with me. Okay. This one will give you that. Turner. There you go.
Yeah. There's one there.
Good work. And make sure that you keep flipping it so that the soft side is down. I think you might have done it. Yeah. You're getting this splash. Well, the beets are, yeah. It's called pickled, not salad. Yeah, keep turning, keep turning. Yeah, don't just move them around, turn them. And use the angle, use the edge of that, and then you'll individualize it. Good work, tired everybody. This is really nice for the fragrance in any place where the garlic is all over.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Trish, did you try one? The pickled beets?
Yes, I did. Yeah, was that just from yesterday?
Yeah, last night.
Yeah.
You can actually keep them like that for weeks on end and they'll still keep going. Okay. So these guys aren't actually getting an A except for effort on the turning. You know, I'm just so used to flipping them that I've given them the hard things to do, like big, huge containers. No, I just do a fork. Like watch, it's like so easy when you get a fork and you just turn them over, you know. But it's also knowing your equipment. Like this pan has certain places where more is happening. So I know on the stove, the very center is going to be where the most power is coming from, the most fuel. Oh, wait till you taste them. How are you doing there, Denny? Are you
good?
Too bad you couldn't taste these. We'll save you a sample.
Sounds good.
Are you in Fort St. John?
No, I'm in Alberta.
Oh, we'd be saving a sample a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, your mom says she can freeze it and bring it. But next time you're here, I'll definitely do it up for you. You know what I did? I brought tofu from the Kootenays, and I went to your folks' place. This is years ago when I was just visiting before I moved here. And I was encouraging them to order at least 17 kinds of tofu from Nelson. We have an amazing tofu factory there called Silver King. It's fantastic. Okay, so this side of the pan doesn't get as crispy. So, but you know what? We can cheat ahead of time because I think we're doing pretty good there. I'm used to them being a bit like, let me see a good one, like these kind of things. Okay. So let's see if we can get any of these over for more. Okay, we're going to go for a very big sound because this is frying away. And then we're going to put actually the soy sauce equivalent in here. There's going to be a really big noise and lots of steam and that kind of equipment. Here we go. Okay, so we've got different kinds. This is nutritional yeast traditional. And this is a kind that I've only seen at Homesteader. Patricia and I tried it and we can't tell the difference between this and this. So, but I was willing to experiment. Okay, so here comes the scary part. So we're going to make a really big noise. And everybody ready? Camera ready? Ready, Danny? Here we go. So you want this to make it, that's the deal. But you don't want too much. And it's actually a recipe. So it isn't always just free for all like I'm doing. Okay, if you can start squeaking it in. And you can take one, yeah. Just keep churning them, roll them all over. This is where you can really flip it. Oh, okay. Yeah, just keep rolling them in that. Roll them, roll them, roll them, roll them, roll them, roll them. Yeah. Smells yummy, eh? And this is where we need the toothpick. And you're hired on the garlic cherry. That is great. Can you take one of these? And we're just going to layer this stuff on. And if you could put some toothpicks on there, we'll be able to let people have some samples. Good work, team. Okay, now the nice thing is, Danae, besides doing this, the nice thing is that all of the little, I don't know what you call them, Braggs that are, I know, the crumbs, that's what you call it. The crumbs left over, oh my God, they're so good. And see if anybody wants to watch this part. Okay, ready? Now we're going to sprinkle this on, and then you guys got to like lift it. Okay? This lady's coming back, so I'm just going to wait till she's in the door. She can see what we're going to do. I was hoping you'd come back. So we're going to sprinkle on our final. Like we fried the heck out of these. This end in ginger and this end in garlic, but they kind of got mixed up too. Yeah. So I usually just do garlic, tofu croutons. Yeah. Then we squirted the Bragg, the good stuff. Oh, I love this. To make them salty. This is the finishing touch. So this is the nutritional yeast. Yeah. Okay, Leland, you can take yours. And we're going to sprinkle ourselves silly. And then they're just going to lift it. And so we're coating it. And then you guys get to sample the good stuff. Okay, you sprinkle your side, honey.
Oh, that was the crouton texture.
Oh, yeah. Well, if they're already crouton texture. I'll get one of these. Because if you, here, I'll get one out of there. Because you'll see that they still have a croutonish thing. Keep flipping them up. Yeah.
Do I use my spatula?
And there's no end of getting enough of that nutritional yeast on. You just want them kind of light and bready, not mushy. So, and then if you can flip some into Sherry's dish right away, and then we can let people have samples. And if you want to come back for 10 more, that's exactly what they're like. They're totally addictive. But they're meant to be like sprinkled on top of a Caesar salad or, you know, just the way you use that. Yeah. And you can put these just on the side. There. There you go. Thank you. Yeah,
another one?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, then you can see the difference between the coated ones and okay, you guys dip into it. And with you folks, you can definitely, aren't they yummy? With the,
So you cut up the tofu,
yeah, we cube
the
it up
garlic and
like that.
ginger.
And then you can use anything. I've
Like
always
oil.
used garlic. Oh, but then I cheat because here in Fort St. John, this comes from the artisan farmhouse and it's garlic oil.
Oh, garlic oil.
Yeah, and then we're gonna do the next batch
Olive
in
oil.
Italian. So it's got a bunch of herbs in it, which I've never done.
Yeah.
So, and then we're gonna spiralize and we're gonna fry up the spiralized noodles. So these we can get out of here. And you can just pour on all of them onto there. Okay, Zach, so if you can help me get these out of here. I'll give them.
I'm gonna just put them on this one.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you can do the whole store, Sherry, anybody who's in the aisles buying things, I just ask them if they would like to have a sample. Good work. And then the bready kind of breadcrumbs, they taste really yummy. Yeah, there you go. Okay, now we can get that stuff out. And I'll put more on the sides.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Now these, or yeah. But we also have a recipe I can give you.
All right,
Yeah.
before I go wander,
There you
does
go.
anybody want more from here?
Oh, good.
I think, oh, it's right here. And these are also the classes that'll be, like last week was the ice cream. And yeah, they are, because sometimes you get a ginger, sometimes you get garlic. And here is the, oh, it looks like, yeah, those are from last week. Take that one, it's really good. They're all frozen bananas.
Okay, that is the recipe too.
Yeah.
Like vegan ice cream. Like the smell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've made that before.
And on the fourth class, we're doing, oh, and this is gonna be the veggie noodles that we're doing next year. So every Sunday, and beets and carrots. We've got different sauces for each. And then, well, we are actually cooking them too. Yeah, I'm gonna let you hand those out.
Everybody?
I've got,
Do
it
you want
looks-
to remove it? That's kind of
yeah,
smells
we
like
do
burning.
have to. I'm just gonna give you, this is the series.
Like everybody around us, so
No, the people here. And she's gonna use the full thing. You can put it in here.
That's a good part too.
Oh, this is so delicious. It's so yummy. I don't think we need to do the combos. I think they got combos. And on the fourth class at the end of the month, we're doing a finale of the favorite ice cream ones. And yeah, so you'll get everything. Next week, we're doing 5 kinds of hummus. So those are great. Okay, Leland, we're going for noodles now. We got the same job. So this time, you know what we're gonna do? Or should we do, let's do